Hi lovelies, my name is Abigail. You're welcome back to the channel, and if you are new, you are welcome. So today's video, I'm going to talk about things that you need to prepare yourself about before marriage, and also while you are married, these are the things you also still need to consider. This topic for today is continuation of one of the videos on single and married series, and I will hold you to watch that as well after the end of this video. You don't have to watch it right now because you can understand this one and as well benefit from this one before you watch that. So it doesn't matter if you watch this first or you see the other one first. So on this channel, I share information about single and married, tech as a career, and also things you need to do to get in tech. And also I share fashion tips, cooking tips, and different things, everything about Abigail. But today's video is about single and married, and in relation to marriage, just a brief introduction about myself to our new viewers. I have been married for 7 years now. I have grown, I'm still growing, and I'm happy to share all this experience and information with you in case you don't know already. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to share with you today is the originality question. For this question, you need to check your partner's historical behavior pattern before you make any decision to save the date. And before you make that choice, you could get some facts from very good friends and family, and it could be like good communication between the two of you by asking questions. So just make sure that you get your facts. You need this because their love for you can make them more compatible than they really are. It is important to check how reliable or authentic your partner is before you save the date. So my next point, which is commitment question. This question you have to ask yourself, you have to know, is your mindset centered at covenant marriage or contract marriage? Because it is not advisable to enter any marriage based on selfish reasons or for what you are going to gain from the other person. And please stop searching for who will fill those gaps. Instead, you can work on yourself to be the right person so that you can grow together. Once you make yourself the right person, you will attract the right person. Moving to the next question, which is the completeness question. You want to know if you want to get married just to make you complete, as mentioned earlier. You can be the right person, but you have to work on yourself so that you can attract the other person, which is right for you. Okay. And before I continue, as I said also earlier at the beginning of the video, if you have not been following me, this marriage and relationship series, I attached a part 1 of this video to this one. So this topic is something that is very interesting and it's very, very helpful. So you can check it out after watching this one. I want you to have better understanding of where it started from so that you can prepare yourself about things that are very essential before you get married and also before you save the date, because whoever you choose matters a lot. Alright guys, so back to the completeness question. So you need to ask yourself if the person you are dating seemed fulfilled as a single. So don't let your wholeness come from your partner, all right? Your wholeness should come from God. And working on yourself daily helps as well. So it works hand in hand when you find your wholeness in God and also you work on yourself daily. So if you find yourself feeling, if only I were married, maybe my issue would have been taken care of, then you need to work more on yourself to be a better person for yourself before you can be the best choice for someone else. Another thing that I have learned so far is that you have to be someone that can attract kings and queens. That I'm not necessarily talking about legally royals, okay? But I believe you know what I'm talking about. So don't appear or you act desperate. Instead, you can display your worth, you can display your vital qualities, all right, and you keep working on them to get better so you can attract better person. Another thing you might not know is that if you are not enough without your partner or your spouse, you wouldn't be enough also with them when you are together. So it's the thing of the mindset, all right, which you need to work on. So guys, the next question that I would love to talk about is the compatibility question. In fact, in marriage, this is very important. And the fact is, marriage is not based on this, as majority most times focus majorly on compatibility with my observation. But without a reasonable amount of being compatible, marriage may not grow. However, you don't have to share the same passions, you don't have to share the same abilities or interests, okay? But you must have enough in common for your relationship, for your friendship to grow throughout your years together, and this will build your confidence in each other. And also, so that I have really learned so far in my marriage, and you will not regret any marriage decisions in Jesus' name, okay? So please, before you say yes, you have to pay attention to so many things, all right? So guys, another question that I would love to share is the motivation question. This also is very, very important. While preparing yourself, you need to ask yourself some questions, and you need to know if you are similar in motivation, in accomplishments. This quality of motivation is very essential in marriage, because the laid-back one brings the balance to the driven one, while the driven one makes things happen for the laid-back one. So if the laid-back one is not motivating, it's not encouraging, and a lot of things will be stagnated. But you need to compare your goals, your dreams, you need to compare also your accomplishments. You need to know what motivates both of you. It is better to marry someone with similar view and belief than to feel pushed or pulled for the rest of your life, all right? So that is also very important. Next question that I cannot omit is about faith question. You need to ask yourself also and be sure that, if both of you are compatible, you need to check your level of faith. For instance, if you are a Christian, is the love of your life also a Christian and a great believer? That will challenge you and also help you grow in your faith. It is very important to explore your position on faith theories, your gender roles, and doctrines as well. Then marry someone who is at a similar position in their faith and passions. From my experience, there will be life-changing experiences and also life challenges, and some take strong faith and supportive partners to carry through. So if you are passing through any life challenges, emotional or marriage challenges, I have good news for you in John chapter 16 verse 33. That is from the Bible, and I want to encourage you all that with this Bible verse, because God already said that there will be trials and tribulations, but be of good cheer that I have overcome the world. That is God speaking, okay? Please note that I am not imposing my belief. I'm just sharing to bless you. Everyone deserves good marriage, I believe. Everyone also deserves the best in life, and everyone deserves happiness. So I pray for godly and happy marriage for you in Jesus' name. This next question, most people really like this next one, which is the physical attraction question. You have to know what is the role of physical attraction and what role does it play in your own relationship. We all know most, or let's say majority relationships started from the physical, right? So while the physical and the sexual attraction is not the foundation to build a home, but without it, there will be a little laughter, okay? Also, there will be little joy and delight. So there should be a strong sexual desire for each other. If you don't feel sexually attracted to each other, then I think there's a problem. So there's a problem. So even in the Bible, in Songs of Solomon, all right, it is centered on sexual relationship and strong attraction between husband and wife. So this that happens between husband and wife is not glue that holds marriage together, okay, as some people might think. But at the same time, it is a wonderful gift from God to be enjoyed. So take note that physical attraction also matters in marriage. Before you save the date, I urge you, please make sure that you understand so many things about yourself, about your partner, before you save the date. If you need to check the part 1 of the video, please click on the link that I attached to this video, or you check the description below. There are things you need to know before you save the date. Okay? Also, you need to make sure that you check yourself. Ask yourself questions. If you have so many questions and so many worries about that particular person you are going to get married to, you need to think twice before you say yes or before you say I do, so you don't regret it. Because it's possible to marry wrong and it's possible to marry right. Nobody is perfect, okay? But that is why you need to work on yourself. You need to make research. You need to know who is compatible for you on so many levels, so that your marriage can be, almost perfect, even if it's not perfect, because only God is perfect. No one is perfect. And again, I want to say that marriage is something that you need to enjoy. You need to have peace of mind. There are some issues in some marriages that could have been prevented if the people involved have prior knowledge about those things, or if they have better understanding, which is why I'm putting all this together, so that people that are married, and most especially the youth that are not yet married, they can learn one or two for marriage preparation. So thank you so much for watching this video again, and don't forget to check also on the channel for any video that you love. I make videos on tech, fashion and style, also on cooking and family. About the fashion, you can check my website, abethelempire.com, for ready to wear and African fabric. In case you find anything lovable, you are free to check them out, okay? And also shop for them if you love them. Also, I would love to know if you want me to put together any sewing tutorials for you. Please let me know in the comment box. I will be glad to put them together for you. As much as I'm a businesswoman, also as a tech career lady, I also try to find time to create good content for you, I believe, based on my passion to share knowledge and also inspire people. So if you know that you make clothes and there are some things that you would like me to show and share with you, please let me know, all right? And I'll be glad to put them together for you. So people, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next video, right? So I would really love you to watch out for the next video, and please make sure you stay blessed, stay positive, make sure you ask those questions, and eat well, rest well, and be good. Bye-bye.